Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emori. We are once again back in the city of Ringholm. This is, of course, City Skylines 2. We have a nice pan of the city itself. We have Old Town, of course, down here, Sofia to the left, and above Sofia we have Chinatown. The city is growing so slowly but surely with every episode. So yeah, it's turning out pretty nice so far, I think. Today we'll be finishing up another district, and that will be the district up here to the right, which is named Central. So we do have a big plot there with some green grass above the train tracks. That's what we're gonna focus on today. So yeah, this is the area, of course, we'll be finishing up. So yeah, I think we want to have the same style as we have up there. We're gonna have a nice green corridor here. I'm thinking a lot of greenery, hopefully alongside the tracks, and maybe one or two entrances into this area. I do want to have some parking alongside the rail in the same style that we have there to the left. So let's see if we can find a nice parking on one side. I think will do fine. So we're gonna add a road here that's been made in the road builder mode. So let's see if we can place it down. We'll have a little bit of angles. We don't want it to be completely straight. So I believe something like this maybe, and then down towards the end here. We'll connect the road here with a normal road without any parking, I guess. Just green on the sides. Oh yeah, so when you're using these road builder modes, you see we get some black stripes there, so we need to fix that. So we'll see what we can do. So we were able to complete the road network and actually place down some parking. We had to do with a one-way street where the parking is, but that's absolutely fine. So yeah, that's good. We'll start down here, I think, in this corner. We'll build a path that goes pretty much all along the rail here. Let's remove snapping. We'll put this fairly close to the rail barrier or the wall here. We're gonna put some nice greenery alongside or in between the path here and the rail itself, and try to get as many parks as possible also down here. But something like that will do. Will of course connect to this side here. Maybe I don't want a crossing, so we'll do that. We'll do that, and that is absolutely fine for now. We need, of course, to connect this to the parking area here. We'll add a couple of these down and see where it takes us. So our green border, or the first part, so we can call this our green strip for so far, is done. So now we're gonna choose to put down a couple of parks. So let's see if we can find a couple nice ones. Of course, we are restricted when it comes to size. As you can see, many parks like this one will not fit. So yeah, we don't have the greatest choice, but we'll see what we can find. Hopefully, some nice parks. This dog park here actually will fit very nicely when it comes to size, at least. So yeah, we could fit it down here in the corner. It's actually a little bit too big, but we could work with that, or we could just place it up here somewhere. Yeah, up here probably would fit good. So yeah, just place it there. We'll move this a little bit into position, and then we'll add some nice greenery and probably put a nice tall hedge around this park. Yeah. Okay, let's start with an edge. So I've just placed down 2 small gyms, as you can see, and we're gonna place down another park next to it. Something like that should be fine. What I want to do now is, of course, remove the surface here, because I don't want it to be filled with concrete. This is a green border, not a border full of concrete. So let's start by removing this one and add this one, which was the eco cement one, I think. So let's place this all around this one, something like that, and then we want to put down maybe 4 small entrances. So one there, and we're gonna put another one on the opposite side, and possibly one to the side here as well. We'll connect these with invisible paths, I think. I'm not sure if it's required, because technically this is connected. But yeah, we'll add some invisible paths later on. So let's see if we could just get this to work. Thank you. Then that's a thin one. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, whatever. That will do. We'll do another one here. They don't need to be all the same size. So yeah, that is done for this one. We'll connect these 2 together. They do not need to be separate, because this is going to be one big gym. So let's just change the surface here so it looks like they are all one big gym. Yeah, that's good. That is good. As you can see, we do have a little bit of an excessive lighting situation here. We can remove these so we do not have 2 lights just next to each other. But yeah, so far so good. So 1 park for people who want to relax, and 2 gyms for people that maybe not want to relax. So yeah, let's add some greenery. So we built this dog park. This is not a dog park, this is a cafe. So we built a little cafe here, as you can see. We haven't gotten that far really with the green corridor, and it's not particularly green yet, but we are done to about 30%. I think this cafe turned out pretty well. It's a nice area for you to relax, buy some coffee. Then we have this seating area right here with a nice flower garden in front. We have the gym, or the double gym, of course. Another flower garden here with some nice roof there. And of course, this is the dog park where you can train your dog if you want to. Yeah, we do have a lot still to do, so we'll crack on, I guess. We'll start with some housing in the German style as we promised. So let's see if we can find some nice houses. 2 blocks have been completed, and I think they look really, really cute. I'm a little bit unsure by this block up here to the left, the long narrow one. I might cut that up into 2 blocks. I mean, it's not unlikely that it would look like that. I just don't really like it. But so far, I think it looks good. So I'm quite happy with this. In between these buildings, we're not going to do much. We're going to put down some palm trees and maybe a little bit of seating, and I think that will be nice. I'm going to choose these palm trees. Again, they look very, very nice. Maybe 3 of them will do, so let's do something like that. We'll go with the planters again underneath them. Let's go for the darker ones. That will be fine. That will be absolutely fine. And we'll put down some seating in between, maybe a garbage bin or 2, and also some lights. Ooh. Nice balconies here to the left, but very, very small though. I never understand these small balconies. Why would you build them? Maybe, you know, these are very, very old houses, so maybe it's something to do with building technique. But when I see these small, you know, balconies when new builds, I mean, why would you do that? You're building a new house. Why would you have a very, very tiny balcony? You can only fit like 1 chair, as you saw there. So I'm guessing that is like a design choice for new builds, and I mean, it might be a design choice, but I mean, for the residents, it's not really that nice, is it? Because you can only sit there by yourself almost, and it's gonna be super cramped. But hey, what do I know? So we placed down a couple of benches, some bins. Now we're just gonna add maybe two, no, okay, so we'll add four lights, and then some invisible paths, of course. I think they might be able to use this street anyway, because the houses are functional. But yeah, what do I know? So yeah, I think it looks good. It looks good. But I think we'll cut this big house into 2. Before we do that though, we should add a little bit of greenery, of course. We'll do that in a nice zigzag pattern, I guess. Yeah, I don't really do zigzag much. So let's do that here and just see how it looks. We'll need probably to adjust these a little bit. Yeah, it's a bit difficult sometimes to get them where you are, but you can always use move it and move them into position later. So there we are, I guess. Perfect. Yeah, that turned out very well. I'm happy with that. But yeah, we definitely need to cut that building there and make that into 2. Definitely. And we are done, ladies and gentlemen. So this big house is now divided into two. And I also did change the color on the right hand side there to make it stand out a little bit more. And I think this turned out really well. I much more prefer this than the other version. I think it looks very nice, very cute. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this. We have this nice street in between this house and this house as well. This is a bit narrow, but this is old quarters, so that's nothing strange. Yeah, very happy with this indeed. As we carry on, I'm just placing down this department store right here. I think this is a prime location for it. It's close to the central station and all. And as you can see, it has improved our import cost by 1%. Attractiveness for tourists up 1%. And well-being within 1 kilometer is improved by 5. It's probably not as old as the buildings around it. As you can see, it's a little bit less... decked out or, you know, decorated, but it'll do fine. I think we just need to find some nice buildings around it. In the future we might be able to, you know, put some Primark or similar decals on it, but for now I think that will do fine. We'll continue with the red pavers that we've used for the tram tracks or as a surface for the tram tracks throughout the city center. So we'll continue with that. The only issue is you can't really place it underneath rail tracks. Let's see, this is the one. No, this is a little bit too red. So this is the one that we've used. Clay paver E. Okay. Good. You can't really place it underneath rail tracks because it'll shine through the tracks and that does not look good. It's not something you can see from ground level, but this game is not played from ground level, it plays from above. So I'll show you what I mean. If you haven't seen this before, this is what happens, and I can't really have that again from ground level, no problems at all. But if you look from above, it looks like shit. So yeah, we'll just leave the area underneath, and of course that would look a little bit strange. So what I'm thinking we'll do is turn that area to a little bit of a construction site. Maybe they are working with the tracks there for some reason, and therefore the clay pavers has been removed. So we'll try to do something quite nice with that. And I mean, if you have a solution to this, if you know if there is a fix, please tell me, because that would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, we'll try to make this a nice construction site. And the construction site is finished. I mean, it's nothing special. We haven't done too much. It's just a couple of construction vehicles, cones, fences, and so on. But I think it looks okay underneath the bridge here. It's probably the best we could have done. We are back to the green border, and I found this beautiful tea shop, I guess. I believe it's called Fleur de Tea. So I'm guessing they're selling tea. Yeah, it looks very cute. So let's place that one down. Fleur de tea salon. Yeah, so it is a tea salon, so you can buy your tea here, maybe have a nice cup of tea with some biscuits. Yeah, we'll decorate this, and further down the street we might build a couple of British pubs, just so if you don't want to drink tea. But yeah, for now this is gonna look beautiful, I think. And with that palm tree, the green border is pretty much done, and it's okay. I think it's okay. It's not as green and lush as I wanted it to be. Maybe we can add another tree or two outside of the gym here to make it a little bit more private. So let's go for 2. Oh, let's go for 3 actually, like that. Otherwise, I think it looks fine at the moment. We could add 1 tree also outside of the dog park here, like that. But yeah, for now, I'm pretty pleased with it, I guess. Now we just have to figure out what to do in the corner down here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of today's episode. We've also finished finally the district of Central. So that's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. For the next time, we will continue with Newport. The green border, though, as I stated, is not as green as I wanted it to be, so we might add some more trees in the future. But for now, it's okay. It has a lot of parks, a tea salon, and some pubs there as well. We did also do this cute, I would say, construction site just underneath the tracks here, and on the opposite side we have some small commercial areas with a nice fruit manga outside. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you very much for watching, and if you did enjoy this episode, please give me a subscribe and a like. Tell me in the comments what you did and did not like. Yeah, so until the next time, please have a good one.